and my parents always left it up to us. Like it was always our decision. And whenever I was 12, my little brother passed and flat tracking, and after that happened, they asked us, "Do you, if you guys don't want to do this, we don't have to do this. We can be done. We can," and we didn't feel like he would want us to do that, so we kept going, and then at I think in I don't know, whenever I was like 16, 17, my older brother Frankie Lee started kind of getting away from it. He was starting to get a little burnt out on it and not enjoying it so much, uh, and so he made the decision to kind of start stepping away from it. He would make every now and then he would make little comeback races. Like I think he was here at the last race whenever we were raced here in 14, and so it was, yeah. They've always been supportive of whatever we wanted to do. My parents have always been a little bit harder on me because I'm in the middle, and I did make a lot of stupid decisions. But yeah, they've always, it's always been up to us on what we wanted to do. But once we decided to go racing, then we were kind of following a little bit in their footsteps, especially going once we started road racing and all that. But yeah, it was always our decision. Even now, like it's still, they don't care what we do as long as we're having fun and happy.
Did you think about not racing after your brother passed? Like, was it pretty serious, or were you still pretty?
I don't think so. I don't think it ever came across my mind that I'd stop racing. Like yeah, I mean, because I was 12. Like that, you don't have fear or anything. Then even whenever something like that happens, then it's like, oh well, no, now I have to keep going. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of went through something with my mom, so I like it can assimilate, or I understand, but I just wondered, like, did it, how it changed you, or, because it does, like
yeah,
it does change you. For me, it was something. It probably was. I don't want to say it was good because it's not good, but
yeah,
it definitely changed me in a way for to be a better person. You know
yeah,
what I mean, and to not really, I guess, waste time.
yeah. Like for me, and I think that was a little bit of why I kind of went down a stupid path of like being just a little bit like not super focused on racing, was because he was better than I was for sure. Like he got his arm caught in a truck lift whenever he was 9, and like had hardly any use of his left hand and everything. Like he had an auto clutch on his 65 and everything at 9 years old, just because he couldn't hardly use it. And he still, we'd go to the nationals and he'd still freaking whoop up on me on the short track and everything. And like I won the youth dirt tracker award in '05 and or '04, and and he had beat me in one of the championships because I freaking like couldn't stand being beat by him. I tried to make a stupid pass on the outside of him, on the outside of a freaking blue groove in the dust, and I ate shit. And like so like he was gonna be better than me, and so I think that was part of the reason that I went down that path, was because I felt like I felt like I had to be better for him, and it got to me a little bit, and like I stopped wanting to do it just because I felt like I wasn't really living up to his expectations. And like now, since and then since meeting Summer and having kids and everything's turned around a bunch, and I got my head right, and now I feel like I'm actually doing him justice. It just took a little bit longer than it should have.
Do you think now that you're a parent, uh, even that perspective, like obviously for your parents to be okay with you guys going back out there after that, like do you think you could let your kids do that again after going through that situation?
I don't know. I like now being in this situation. I don't know how my parents did it. I don't know
Yeah.
how any of our parents did it in the first place. Like
Financially speaking, you mean,
yeah,
or just
yeah,
caring about your kids,
just
obviously.
even anything. Yeah, like seeing them fall and like scuff their elbow up. Like it's hard. You hate seeing tears and everything, and it's I don't know. It'd be really difficult. Me and Summer have talked about it, and I don't know. It's hard to say until you're in that position probably.
Part of it, I think, is like, you know, seeing them want it that bad
Yeah.
as well, right? Kind of hard to tell somebody no
Yeah.
when they're like, that's all they want to do. But yeah, I can't imagine, you know, especially having, it wasn't like it was just two of you guys, like having the whole family, and then obviously
Yeah.
like your whole town and all your cousins, everybody's in that world. So like walk away from it probably is even harder, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?